Hello, viewers. Good day, my people. You are welcome back. Okay, so this is another day for the continuation of our number basis. Okay. In today's lesson, we are going to be looking at converting from base 10 to other base. In our previous lesson, we learned or we converted, or we were able to convert from other base to what? Base 10. And now we are going to be converting from base 10 to what? Other bases. And I think you enjoyed the previous lessons. Okay, then let's proceed. Shall we proceed? Okay, so here they're giving decimal numeral. So you'll be giving what? The decimal numeral, that is the base 10. You see, in the previous videos, you were giving what? The other base. And we were finding the base 10. So here, the giving what? Decimal numeral is divided repeatedly. It's divided repeatedly by the appropriate base number. So the base number, if you have to convert a given base 10 to what? Let's say base 2. So that is the base number 2. So we are going to divide the decimal number by what? The appropriate what? Base number, where we are going to convert it to. Please, are we getting that? Okay. And the remainder, including 0. Even if we have 0 as a remainder, we include that one too. Are noted at each stage. Every stage, we note what? That remainder. Please, are we getting that? And we are going to be using the remainder as our answer. Are we getting that? But here, what do? We are going to have 3 columns. We are going to have what? 3 columns. And we know if I create something like this. Let's say, let me do it this way. If I have something like this, I can see I'm having 3 columns. 1, 2, then 3. Some people can also choose to do it this way. Then they will have all the 3 columns being closed. And it's the same thing. 1, 2, 3. But for me, I always prefer this one. So 1, 2, 3 columns. This is not the columns. These are the rows. And these are the columns. Are we getting that? So in this particular lesson, we are going to be creating what? 3 columns. We are going to be creating 3 columns. And the first column is going to be for the base in which we are converting the base 10 to. We are converting it to which base? That is what we write there. Are we getting that? So that is what? The base what? Number. That is the base number. And we have here to be what? The decimal number. The decimal number. And the last one is being for what? The remainder. So these are the 3 columns. The first one is the base in which we are converting the base 10 to. And the second column takes what? The base 10 that we are converting to that base. And the third column is for what? The remainder. When this divides this, it goes into this how many times, and what is left? That is what we are going to be putting here. So right after we are able to write that one, then we see through how to what? Write the final answer for the conversion. Please, are we getting that? So let's use an example to begin with that. Are we okay? So we said here we are going to be dividing what? The decimal number repeatedly by what? The base number. Are we okay? That is what we are going to be doing, and it is very simple. Let's take our first illustration. So example 1. Convert 259. So you have to convert example 1. You have to convert 259 base 10 to a number base 8 to a number base 8. Solution. So we have to convert 259 base 10 to a number base 8. And what do? The first thing, we have 3 columns. The first column takes what? The base in which we are converting the base 10 to. So so this is what sometimes I do. Immediately I start creating the columns. Let's say this. And I put here the number, then I'm dividing. Maybe it will get to only this side. And all these parts or place is going to be wasted. So I don't know where the division is going to get to. Are you getting that? So don't be dividing it in the first place. By imagine you've created your column. So the first thing I will write is what? My number base. So that is what? My 8 here. Then I have what? The base 10, which is what? 259. And I write my remainder here. Please, are you getting that? Because already we are having the rules there as the lines in your book, but we don't have what? The columns. Are we getting that? So we are going to write, so we get to the latter part, then we create our columns. Please, are we getting that? Already it is created. This one will be going this way, this one will be going that way, and this one will be going this way. Please, are we getting that? So we said what? We are going to be dividing the decimal number given by what? The number base repeatedly. Then the remainders will be written including zeros. Are we getting that? So the first thing I'm going to do, I have the 8. So I see this 8 goes into this how many times? So you take your calculator, there's something that we do. There's something that we do. We have 2 parts, but one wastes a little bit time and one is faster than the other. So please, you pay attention, then we all do it together. So let's imagine we don't know. So what somebody will do is that the person will take what? The 259 and divide it by the 8. So I've divided it by the 8 and I'm having what? That. So the person will convert it to what? Decimal. And the person will have what? 32. Point something. So what the person is going to say is that, meaning that's the whole number part. So I'll have 8 into this is what? 32. Then remember what? Now the person is going to use this one to multiply this one. Are we getting that? So the person will say what? The 8 times the 32 is getting me 256. So the person will write the 256 somewhere. Then we'll subtract it from this one to get to know the remainder. So if I subtract this one from this one, you can use your calculator and definitely I'll get the remainder 3. Then the person will write the remainder 3. So the person will divide this one by this one. Are we getting that? So after dividing this one by this one, then what do? We get something in decimal. So the person will take the whole number part because this one, when I put, it was 32.37 something. So 375. So you will take the whole number part, which is the 32. So meaning it goes into that. Then you multiply this one by this. So when we multiply, we got what? This one. And now we subtract this one from this one to get the remainder. And that one is tedious. It wastes time. So the simple way is that we are going to use what? The mixed fraction part in getting the remainder and the other ones. But that one too, there is a caution. So let's begin with the first example and we'll see something. I'm going to say everything. So this one, what I'm going to do is the same thing. I'll have the 259 divided by the 8. And when I divide that one by the 8, it gets me what? 259 on 8. Then I convert it to what? Mixed fraction. Because this one is improper fraction. It's only improper fraction that can be converted to what? Mixed fraction. So I can convert this one to mixed fraction. So by conversion, since you are having your answer there, you click on what? The shift and the what? S and the D. Are we getting that? We know this already, right? Because when we check on the S and the D, SD, we are having on the board, we are having what? White color, SD. But on the board itself, we are having different, every calculator, A whole number, B over C. Are we getting that? So meaning it can be converted to that. So we click on the shift, then we click on the SD. So clicking on the shift and the SD will convert your answer to mixed fraction. So now I'm having 32 whole number, then what? 3 on 8. 32 whole number 3 on 8. So meaning 8 goes into this 32. That is the whole number. Please, are we getting that? And the remainder is the numerator of the proper fraction attached to what? The mixed fraction. Or to the whole number. Please, are we getting that? So we've taken this one as the whole number and we are left with this. So interpretation of this one too is what? The 8 is the divisor, or is what? The base number. That is what is here. And what is left on top is what? The remainder. So remainder 3. Are we getting that? Can we see this one is very simple? So what we are doing here is, we took this one divided by that one, we converted to this fraction. Anyway, the portion I was speaking about here is that sometimes you'll be having what? This 8, you'll be having the 32 whole number, let's say 1 over, let's say 4. So whenever you have this, the base number is 8, but your answer denominator here is not 8, meaning there is something we have to do so that we get here to be 8. So when we get to examples of this sort, we will do that. I don't want to confuse you with what we are doing now. Are we getting that? So before you take your remainder, always the whole number is the same. That one there, even if this one is 4, the whole number is correct. Please, are we getting that? So first thing, you write your whole number as what? When this one goes into this, that's your answer. But for the remainder, before you choose the remainder, you check the denominator. If it is the same as the base number, but if it is not the same, you can't choose what is there. But if it is the same, we write what is there on top as what? Our remainder. Please, do we get that? But this one is 32 whole number 3 on 8. So with that, since the denominator is what? The same as the base, the 3 is the remainder. Do we get that? Okay, so I've written that. Now, I want to take the same 8 into what? The 32. So, I took this one into this. So, we take it into this. But I don't have to write it here and say it is going into that. No. This one goes into that. Please, are we getting that? Let me position them here. Okay. Now what do? We take this 8 to into what? The 32. So please, even if you are the calculator itself, put it on the calculator. So I write 32 divided by 8. And that one is 4. So I have what? 4 as an answer. So meaning, since it is just what? A whole number without any decimal. Meaning what? The remainder is what? 0. Please, are we getting that? For this one, when we say 8 going into this one, we had 32 point something, meaning there is a remainder because of the point. Are we getting that? But since this one went to this one exactly, or this one into this one, we got this without any decimal part. We said what? Or we are saying that, meaning the remainder is what? 0. So 8 goes into 32, 4 exactly without any remainder. And the remainder is what? 0. There is no remainder. Please, are we getting that? And we said here that, and the remainder, including 0 as a remainder, are noted at each stage. That is why we've written it. Please, are we getting that? Okay. So don't say, since there is no remainder, you will not write anything here. It's wrong. Are we getting that? If there is no remainder, it's 0. Okay. Then we write it again. And at this stage, you check. If the last number for the division is lesser than that of the base number, you can just bring it what? Down here. But sometimes it doesn't make sense. But this is what we do. Now we say what? This 8 goes into what? This 4. How many times? 8 is bigger than this one. So 8 can never go into this one. So meaning 8 goes into 4. How many times? That is what? 0. So I'll write my 0 down. Then remember what? 4. So that is this 8 going into this. But if you put that one on the calculator, it will get you something. That is not what we mean. Way into this is what? 0. Because we can't have a number of 8 in this. Are we getting that? But if you put what? Let's say 4 over 8. The calculator will get you something like so 1.2. That's not what we mean. Are we getting that? So this one into this one, because this one is bigger than that one. So we write what? 0. Then come 0, so it will be left with the 4. That is the idea we want to use to bring the 4 here. But some people will not bring the 8 here, but they will straightforward bring the 4 down. I took 8 into this and I had this, remember that. This 8 into this, I had this, remember this. This 8 into this, I had 0, remember that. Are we getting that? Now it is ending here, so now I can create my columns. Please, are we getting that? Yeah. And then I close it this way. To tell you this is what we are starting with. Are we getting that? Okay. So that is that. Then we are going to write our final answer. And the final answer is written from the remainder. And this is how we do it. It is rated bottom upward. So that is how it is written. It is written what? Bottom upward. Or from the down to the top. Please, are we getting that? So you always give this arrow. Sometimes, some of the examiners, if you don't give this arrow, they will mark you down. This arrow is helping you for examination pressure. There are some people who finish and they will be starting writing it from here. But always, if this arrow is there, it is telling you that I have to read from the down upward. So this one will get me my final answer. So I say, therefore, what did I convert? 259 base 10 is equal to, the answer is 403 base 8. Because I was converting to base 8. So 403 base 8. But what I was saying in the first place is that some people will end here. But reading, you are also going to say this. Are we getting that? So meaning you are reading from the last one here, coming upward. But always we wanted everything to be at the remainder side. That is why we were writing words. This 8 goes into this 0, remainder of 4, so that I will not read from here again. I'll brought the 4 here. Please, are we getting that? So always I want you to go by this one. And that is that. Shall we take another example? Okay, let's take another example. So that is that. So this one, base 10 has been converted to what? This. So this is what? 259 units. So division into 8 will get you what? 3 units. Then what? 0 groups of what? 8. But I will have 4 groups of what? 64s. Please, are we getting that? Because 8, 64s. So 64, 8 will get you something plus the 3. Are we getting that? Yes. Yes. Okay, so that is that. Shall we proceed? Okay. So let's begin. Let's take the next example. That is example 2. That is example 2. You are to convert 77 base 10 to a number base 2. We are to convert example 2. Example 2. We have to convert 77 base 10 to base 2. And let's see what that one is going to get at. So I will have the 77. We are converting to base 2. So I will have my 2, my 77, and my remainder. So is that getting that? Very nice one. So now I have 2 into 77. I don't know. So I put it on the calculator. 77 divided by 2. It is getting a fraction. So you convert. So that is what you want to know. So I was having 77 on 2. So I clicked on what? Shift and the SD. And it has gotten me what? 38 and half. Or 38 whole number, 1/2. So meaning 2 goes into 77, 38. And the remainder, 1/2. The base is 2, and we are having 2 there, so the remainder is the 1. Please, are we getting that? Okay. So I had 38. So 38 is the whole number. Then the denominator is the same as 0 because this one is dividing. That's what is here. So meaning the remainder is what? 1. Then I'm taking the 2 again into this. So 2 goes into this. I don't know. So 38 divided by 2. And that one is getting me what? 19. So 19 exactly means what? Remember, 0. Good. Are we okay? Then the next one is what? 2 into 19. So I'll have 19 divided by 2. And that one too is getting me 9 whole number, 1 on 2. So meaning I'll have what? 9. And 1 on 2 means remember 1. And that is that. 9 whole number, 1 on 2. So I'll have 9. 2. So remember 1. Then 2 into 9, I'll have 4 remainder 1. If you put it, you're going to get 4 whole number 1 on 2. Then I'll have 2 into 4, and that one too is getting you 2 remainder 0. Then 2 into 2 will get you 1 remainder 0. Now this number is lesser than that of this one, but this one is greater than this one. So we say 2 into this one will get us what? 0 remainder the 1. So meaning I wanted to bring this one in. That's why I did that. So we see we are not having any 2 here because there's no 2 that's going to divide this one again. Are we getting that? Okay. So then I can now create my columns. Good. Then I give my arrow, meaning I'm reading from the down to the top. I'm reading from the down to the top. So now I can finally write, therefore 77 days 10 is equal to, then I write 1 0 0 1 1 0 1 days 2. Okay, so that is that for this one. Let's move on to the next example, which is example 3. Okay, so I think I can bring this. Okay, example 3. So this one too, you have to change 576 to base 5. To change 576 to base 5. To base 5. So our two solutions. We are converting this one base 10 to what? Base 5. So that one to the same thing. I have my base number, which is 5. I have my decimal number, which is 576. Then the remainder is here. So this one too, I can just put this one first. It doesn't matter. So let's proceed. So 5 into this one will get us, I don't know, so let me take my calculator. I put 576 divided by 5. Converting to decimal, I have 115. Then remember 1, because I have 115 whole number 1 over 5. So meaning the remainder, the base is the same as this one, the remainder is what? 1. Then I have the same 5 going into this one. So I'll say 115 divided by 5, and that one too is getting me 23 exactly. So meaning remainder 0. Then when 5 goes into this 23, so I'll have, I know 23 divided by 5, 4 whole number, 3 on 5. So that is, this one into this is what? 4. 4, remainder 3. Then this one goes into this. Even this one I could have calculated it because 4 5 is 20, but I didn't do that. I just put it on the calculator. Just not to confuse myself. Please, do we get that? Okay. So now 5 into this 4 will get us 0, will get me 0, remainder the 4. Remainder the 4. So now I'm done. So I can create my distance. Then give the arrow. So therefore 576 base 10 is equal to then 4301 base 5. That is that. So 4301 base 5. Base 5. That is for the next example. So meaning this one has been converted to that. So the next example, that is example number 4. In example number 4, you have to convert the following base 10 into the base indicated So I have here 19 to a binary numeral. 19 to a binary numeral. I have 302 to base 3. 302 to base 3. 1708 to base 12. IB 1752 to base 12. So what do? We put solutions. Then we begin solving. So I want you to try the first one, the second one. So I'm not going to solve this and that. I'm not going to solve this and that. So 19 to a binary numeral means what? Binary means what? Base 2. We know that. And this one to base 3. That one is very simple. So that is that. Are we okay? So I'm going to just write the answers for the first and the second. But before then, I'm giving you, let's say, 4 minutes to finish the 2. Start now. I think you are done now. And what did you get for the first one and the second one? Okay, so let me put down the answers for you. Okay, so the first one you have to get 10011. 10011. That is answer for the first one. So I can write answer 10011 base 2. Did you get that? Give me a high five if you're able to get that. Okay, good. Then the second one to answer. And that one too, you are supposed to get like 102012. 102012. Is it correct? 102012. Base 3. Base 3. Were you able to get that one too correct? Give me a high five if you're able to get it correct. Oh, okay, that is good. And if you're not able to get this, go back to your calculations and check it well. Maybe there was something wrong. Okay. Now, we've not converted any of them to base 12. So let's see how to do that one too. Please, are we here? Okay. So this one, now I have this. Let's proceed. Let's proceed. And we can see that this was something that was given and we converted to base. We were given certain base 12. We converted and we had this as base 10. When we were into what? Converting from other base to base 10. We were given something in base 12. We solved and we had this. When we go back there, you see that. So let's see if using this approach will get us that. Are we okay? Okay. So the same thing, I have my 12 as the base or the base number. I have the 1708. And I have as the decimal number, then I have the remainder. Okay. So this one goes that way. Then I'm going to ask myself, 12 goes into 1708 how many times? I don't know. So 1708. 1708 divided by 12. So that one is getting me 142 whole number 1/3. Okay, good. 142 whole number 1/3. Or let me write it here. Because I'm going to explain something here. I'm going to explain something here. 142 whole number 1/3. Okay, good. So the whole number is 142. Yeah, that is it. So I can write my 142 here. Then for the remainder, I can't say the remainder is 1 because the base number is 12. We are supposed to get 12 here. And you see, you know equivalent fractions, how to form equivalent fractions. They are fractions having the same values but of different form, right? Okay, so if I have 1/2 is equivalent to, let's say, 2/4, which is also equivalent to 8/16. They are all having the same value, but they are having different form. Because when we break this one down, we're going to have the same thing as this. This one too will get us back this one. Are we getting that? So we have to make what? The denominator to be 12. We have to make the denominator to be what? 12. And if I have something like this, 1/2, and I say what? It's equivalent to, they say 1/2, then I can multiply both the numerator by what? The same what? Number. That is 1. I can pick what? 4. So the top by 4, the down by 4. 4/4 is 1. 1 times any number is the same number. Are you getting that? So I'm just what? Multiplying by 1. So this one will get me what? Let's say 4 this one is getting me 4/8. And 4/8 is the same as 1/2. Are we getting that? That is how to form equivalent fractions. They are having the same value but different form. So we want to write this one to have different form. Of a situation whereby it will have a denominator 12. So we want the down to be 12 there. We are going to choose a number. When we multiply by this one, it will get us 12. Then we multiply the same number by this one. Because we want it to be 1. So that they will cancel to be 1. Are we getting that? Okay. And I think you have an idea or knowledge about that one and the real number system, right? We will get there too, don't worry, very soon. So this one, taking the 1/3, I can say it's equal to 1/3. Then I can multiply both the numerator and the denominator by what? This multiplying here by 4 will get me the 12. So this one 2 by 12. Sorry, this one 2 by the 4. So this one will cancel this one, is the same one. Are we getting that? And this one will get us what? 4/12. So this one is the same as 142 whole number 4/12. Are we getting that? Just that when you are doing it manually, you are going to be having this, but the calculator has reduce this one, simplify this one to the simplest form. Are we getting that? So it was this that we said what? Oh, 4 can go here, 4 can go here to be what? The 110. But we needed the 12 because our base number is what? 12. So now you see the remainder, which was 1 here, has now changed to 4. So now this is the correct what? Remainder. Are we getting that? So we can use the other approach. So we are going to multiply the 142 by what? The 12. So if we multiply 142 by the 12, that one is getting you 1,704. 1,704. And if you subtract it from this one, you get the remainder to be what? The 4. It's not what? The 1. If you subtract. Please, are we getting that? So that is the question I was talking about. Always before you write the remainder, see through that the denominator of the fraction you are having is the same as that of the base before you can write the numerator as your remainder. Are we getting that? Okay. So the plenty things I'm saying here, let me summarize it. So we said when we put it on the calculator, we had 142 whole number 1/3. And I wanted what? This one to be what? Something over 12. So what we do to the numerator, or what we do to the denominator, we do the same to the numerator. But I said what? It doesn't have anything to do with what? The whole number part. That is why I've written that one straightforward. But I'm only in concern with this one. Please, are we getting that? Yes. So we said what? We multiplied here by what? 4, here by 4, so that this one will be 4. So always we based on the denominator to give the numerator. Are we getting that? Because we wanted the denominator to be the 12 as the base here. So we had what? 4/12. And the remainder is what? 4. So I write here to be what? The 4. Are we okay? Okay, let's proceed. Then I have the 12. So this 12 to, the same 12 will go into 142. I don't know. So 142 divided by the 12. And conversion of that one to, I'm having 11 whole number 5/6. So I have 11 whole number. So maybe 12 into this is 11. Then we are going to write the remainder, but the denominator is not 12 as this one. So what do we do? Can you try that one for me to make the denominator 12? Okay. And I hope doing that you're able to get 10/12, right? What do we do? I have the 5/6. Oh, I can multiply the down by 2 to be 12. Then we do the same to the top to be 12. So this 1 times 2 is 10. This 1 times 2 is that. When we cancel, we get back 5/6. It's the same thing. Are we getting that? But because of the base, if we don't change it to the base, we will not have the remainder. Are we getting that? So now we are seeing our remainder to be what? 10 instead of what? 5. Do we get that? Okay. So now I write the remainder 10. Remainder 10. Okay. Okay. Then, even this one is bigger than this one. So 12 into 11 is what? 0, remainder 11. Are we getting that? Are we getting that? Okay. So now we've ended. So I create my columns. Then I have this bar. Giving the arrow. So now I say therefore I have, where is it? 1,708 base 10 to equal to. In base 12, we said we have the 4, we have the 10. 10 in base 12 is represented by T and 11 is represented by good, E. So I'm going to have, starting from here going this way, I'll have my E, then the T, then the 4, then base what? 12. Base 12. I write the 12 in. You can write the 12 in words. That is what is here. Or you can write it in figures. Okay. So that is that. Are we okay? That is what we are having here. So there is no way you can write this one as 11, 10, 4. We develop the concept under base 12 that if we are having this one, we replace it with what? T, and this one is that. So this one is one digit, another digit, another digit. This one we have 2 digits. This one is only 1. Are we getting that? Okay, so that is that for this one too. Let's do the next one. Let's do the next one. Can you try the next one for me? Can you try the next one for me? That is the last one. That is the last one for this one. Can you try that one for me? Okay, begin doing that one. Right after you are done writing this one, start with this one for me. Even if you are not done, stop whatever you are doing and start this for me. The video is yours. Download it and watch. Start this one for me. Start with that one. You have to convert this one to base 12. Okay, can you try your hands on that one? Especially the use of the calculator. In mathematics, you sit down and you think like, oh, I understand, you so tackle it and see. You get to see yes, sir. Solving more, calculating more will make you what? Know mathematics very well. Not just you sitting down, oh, the teacher is good, I understand. Without you solving, you don't understand. Are we getting that? Okay, so do some. Okay. Okay, so that is the example 3. That is the IP. So that one is 1752 base 10, and we have to convert it to base 12. Okay, so that one, I think you are done. Okay. If you are still not done, you pause the video, you finish before you proceed. Okay, let's see what you are getting. Okay, so I'll have the 12 here, I'll have the 1752 here, then my remainder. Okay, I have my line. Let's proceed. Let's proceed. So 12 into this is the 1752 divided by 12. And that one too is getting me. Where is it? 140. Oh, I didn't finish. Let's add. Where is it? Let's add this 1 to 8. Sorry, because it looks like what? The previous one. So please, I need your attention here. You add 1 to this one, so that we will have 17,521. I want to change it. Yes, to base 12. So now it is going to be what? That's 17,521. Than to have what? 7,500 and what? 1,700. It looks like this one. I don't want to try. So now I can bring the 1 here and my remainder here. So I'm going to change everything. So this one will now get me 21, right? Okay. Will now get me my shapes and the distance. Okay, 1,460 whole number. 1,460 whole number. Then the remainder is what? 1. Because we are having 1 over 12. It's in base 12. So the 1 is the remainder because the denominator is 12. Are we getting that? Okay. So this one to now have 12 going into this one. I don't know. So 1,460 divided by 12. And that one too is getting me. Okay, 121 whole number. 121 whole number. Then I have what? 2 on 3. 2 on 3. The denominator here is 3. It's not 12. We are not in base 3, but we are in base 12. So what do we do? I multiply here by what? 4. And here 2 by what? 4. 4, 3, 12. 4, 2, 8. So I'm going to have what? 8 over 12. Now the remainder is now what? 8. I think we understand. Okay, good. Then the next one says something. We have the same 12 going into this one. And if the same 12 goes into 121, 121 divided by 12. Okay. So that one is 10 whole number 1 over 12. So I have 10 whole number 1 over 12. So the remainder is 1 because 1 over 12, the denominator is 12. So the remainder is the 1. Okay, then 12 into the 10 gets us 0 remainder what? 10. So I'll have this one now equation because I'm done. Then my arrow comes down. So therefore 17,521 base 10 is equal to, I have 10, that is T, then 1 is 1 base 12, and we can see that we were given this one to be converted to that. So we were given this in conversion from other base to base what? Base 10. We were given this, we converted, we had this. So if now we are given this, we converted back and we got the same thing. This one to the same thing. This one. Yeah. We were given what? We were given what? This one. We converted and we had this. So conversion back is getting us all the same thing. Are we okay? Okay. Last example for you. That is example number 5. I won't solve that one. I want you to solve that one for me. The example number 5. Okay. So that is you have to express 68,943 as a base 12 number. So write solution, then I put my answer. So start it now. I hope you are done. And what are you getting? I think you're able to get 393 base 12. So you check your answer well. If you're able to get it correct, you give me high five. Oh, okay. Yeah, that is it. That is correct. That is good. So now, since we are able to understand and we are able to get this one, we end here. We continue the next time we meet. See you. Bye-bye.